Hello again, and welcome to another one of my Photoshop tutorials. To be precise, it's my second video, and today in Photoshop we'll be making something a little bit more advanced than the usual thing, or the thing we made last week, which was the abs six-pack. That was good. Yes. Today we'll be making something like a little bit like this. It's like fireworks. You don't have to put the writing in the middle. You can put down some, I don't know, you can make loads of them and put them above buildings or fields or in the sky, anywhere. But it looks delicious. It looks like candy. I want to eat it. Okay, so first off, we want to click File, New, 500 by 500. Yeah. Everything's fine. Okay. Now, first off, you want to fill it in black, so just get the paint bucket and click fill. There we go. Okay, now we need to get a circle, so click this thing and make sure you hold down Shift and Alt whilst you're doing it. Alt lets you build from the middle instead of the side. And Shift keeps the perspective of the circle. Holding them both together will result in a perfect circle from the center. Now let's move it how you want it to be. Oops, why isn't it working? Oh yes, make a new layer. Just move this into the middle. Okay, now get the brush and get it white. Now make the brush, I don't know, around 7 pixels and make sure the hardness is 0. Then just start spamming away at this magnificent photo. Now, as you can see what I'm doing here, try to put more of the dots, around the edge. Because if they're not around the edge, then it would look rather bad. And I wouldn't want to eat something that's bad. Yeah, so. And try and keep that circle, so just put them around the edge. And then coming into the middle, don't do so many. In fact, I don't think, if you're going to have writing, you shouldn't really put any in the middle at all. That looks pretty decent, I think. So what we need to do now is, see this layer, press Ctrl J on it, and it will give you a copy. Now we need to press Filter, Blur, Radial Blur, make sure the zoom's checked, and take this to 50. That looks funny, doesn't it? It does. Admit it. It's funny. Now, click OK. And you see you've got this kind of star zoomy thingy effecty. Now, do Ctrl J on this layer copy again, and filter this one at the top. It's your last filter that you did, which is great enhanced. Just click that again. Ctrl J. Now, you can also press Ctrl F to do this last layer, but I'll do it the harder way. Now that looks pretty good. You need to merge these all together. So just click on the top one, hold down Shift, and then click the bottom one. Right click and merge layers. Now, press Ctrl T on this layer, and you'll be able to size it. Remember to hold Shift when you're sizing to keep the perspective ratio thingy-majiggy the same size. Just make it a little bit smaller so the little dots are on the top of the things. Once you've found it a little perfectly right, just make mine a little bit smaller. Once you're happy with yours, I like that. Once you're happy with yours, press OK. Now get the rubber and just zoom in a little bit. If you see any of the things overlaying, the lines coming past the circles, then just rub them out. Remember to have your rubber on a low hardness, so make it quite soft. Then that's pretty much the whole firework. Boom! It's beautiful. Yeah. Now we need to make a new layer. So click new. Change it to color down here at the bottom. Now we need to click image, adjustments. Then we need to turn it. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. We need to click layer and then create clipping mask. Okay. And then we need to let's see, I think we need to change this to, actually no, I remember now. First of all we need to make the gradient, so choose what color you want your boom fireworks to be. It should start off looking like this. Then you need to click noise down here, and it will come up like this. It's good. Now just see these buttons down here, just slide them along and change the color of them. I'm going to go with the green one, so let's slide the green one up. And the blue one. Or you can just fiddle with them. It's quite hard to get them. Just click randomize if you want, and then it will bring up some of the colors. The colors that you selected, it will randomize the pattern. I quite like that one. So hold shift when you're doing this to get a straight line. Hold it, drag from the middle upwards, and then turn this to linear burn, and there we go. That looks pretty good. You can also click on the sparks layer, which is this layer, the little dots, and you can also do an outer glow on them with the effects. Just copy what I do on screen. I'm going to make it a light green color, seeing as that's what color we have in the fireworks. That looks pretty nifty. Now let's get the text. So text, and let's type in what we want. So I'll just type in epic Photoshop vids. That looks pretty good. Control T to resize it down a little bit smaller. Let's put the layer to the top here. Press OK, then put the layer to the top so it's in front of everything. Then you can click the layer styles, the blending options down here, and just choose what you want. Click the random things, play around with it. It's good to always have the same colors of the actual thing here, so it's kind of bluey greeny. That looks nice. Yeah, that looks around good. Now we can also press filter, blur, radial blur, click OK to vectorize the type layer, and just change this down to 30, I would say. 30 looks good, depending on what kind of writing you've got. Maybe you want it on a lower volume. I'll take mine down to 20 this time. So radial blur, okay, 20. Here's the example. That looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. And that's it really. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned a lot from this tutorial, and goodbye. See you next time. And remember, subscribe to me. I'll be doing a new video every week. So click the button over there. Oh, well, obviously you can't see where I'm pointing because you can't see me. Bye.